Hi everyone. So in this video, we'll be discussing about microservice communication. So in monolithic application, components invoke each other through function calls. But in a microservices-based architecture, it is distributed across multiple services. Each service instance must interact with the other using the inter-process communication mechanism, which is called IPC. The services can communicate within themselves either through messaging or remote procedure invocation. There are several client service interaction styles classified along two dimensions. So first one is one-to-one or one-to-many. One-to-one, every client request is processed by specifically one service instance, and in one-to-many type, each request is processed by several service instances. Then we have synchronous and asynchronous. See, synchronous, basically the client expects a timely response from the service and might even block while it waits. In case of asynchronous, the client does not block while waiting for a response, and the response is not necessarily sent immediately. So let us discuss one-to-one interaction type. So one-to-one interaction type can be of many types. For example, request response. In this, a client sends a request to service and waits for a response. The client expects the response to arrive in a timely fashion. Sometimes request could even block while in waiting mode. Notification. A client transmits a request to a service. However, a reply is not expected or sent. So this is called notification. Then we have async request response. Async request response happens when a client transmits a request to service which responds asynchronously. The client does not block while waiting and is designed with the assumption that the response might not arrive for a while. Now let us discuss about one-to-many interaction types. So first one is publish and subscribe mode. So a client publishes a notification message that is used by zero or multiple interested subscribers. Async public responses. In one-to-many interaction types, async public responses happens when a client publishes a request message and waits a certain amount of time for responses from related services. Now let us discuss about inter-process communication. The RPC-based mechanism attempts to make invoking a remote service look same as calling a local service, and during failure they are entirely different. Messaging makes these differences very explicit, so developers are not lulled into a false sense of security. So this is all about microservices communication, and in the next video we'll discuss about service discovery and registry. Thank you guys for watching.